Good evening. Let's make sure this is centered. And we have no time to waste. Gotta get in that queue. So instead of hunting old campaigns, we'll just hunt the current one today. Because I want to improve on a couple of maps. Not necessarily pace-wise, but at least consistency. Okay, my start sucks. This is actually good info. I had no idea my starts were that bad. Okay, I kinda get it. See where I keep losing in matches. I think this would be quite common. I'm 0.3 behind after a few turns. It keeps happening. Let's see, that was better than PB. That was worse. Oh, we've got lots of work to do on this. Let's watch and compare. Maybe it's better if I do it like this. What? Allergies are gonna kill me. So my PB actually has a bad start. And I can't even come close. I've seen enough. This is gonna be harder than I thought. Just because my starts are so bad. Yep. Plus 0.88. That checks out. Let me see if I can even complete a run. And then later we can try to fix the start. Much better. That was terrible. Okay, maybe I actually understand it. Okay, let's continue. That felt terrible. But it's better than any run I've ever driven in a match. So it was like this and then really tight here. Early no slide. Yeah, that was bad, but I know why. That just loses. Even more. Oh, I guess that's the advantage of the wide line. Alright. We're getting somewhere. I don't necessarily have to PB, I just gotta improve consistency. Another terrible start. Okay, that was a 0.6. I'd be happy with a 0.6 in a match. Keep losing there no matter what. It's completely blind. I don't know where the bump is on the inside. I guess I would be okay. That's why I don't like going wide. I always feel like I'm gonna crash there if I go too wide. Why are you doing this to me? Yeah, I'm starting to understand. They were really good enough for champ medal. Okay, progress has been made. See, 09 into 09, that's good. Usually I lose there. Okay, another champ medal, 2 in a row. It's still the start that's problematic. They definitely had a chance to PB. Despite the horrible start. There we go. Yeah, I feel much better here. Let's play 16. Still gotta do 16, 24, and 25. And after that, we'll probably just play weekly shorts. Or ideally, find matches. Somehow I doubt that's gonna happen. Surely it's not FPS that's messing up things again. Okay, just let it run there and then check later. Because it does feel a little bit stuttery. I hate that part. I think that's where I make the most mistakes. Usually in the end, I only make a mistake when I have to risk. I'm not really struggling with the end. It's only this part here. It's better, but it's still pretty slow. I mean, it's not terrible for a match, but at the same time, I lost most of it in the middle. It's just that part. I have no clue how to do it well. I can only survive. It's very wrong. Why isn't it working? I've lost everything, but why? Okay, even that would have lost anyway. Oh, it's minus 17 and plus 24. Something is completely wrong there. Kinda aims for the tree. Why is FPS all over the place? No, I need to completely adjust the line there. Something is wrong. So I aim for the tree almost. Still a massive plus. It's not the worst end. I was having top 1 Croatia MM season, then it's top 1 world. Yeah, I'm trying to win every season these days. So I think top 1 Croatia might be very difficult. A second is still pretty good. I won last season. This is so wrong. I just can't see the tree in time. By the time I see it, I'm already jumping too far left. I'm ahead in every start. No, I didn't jump at all. Look at the pluses. It's not bad again. All the time loss is in the middle. Let's see. Okay, not bad. Ah, I got the lower gear. That was much better than before. That would have been on PB pace. I think I get it. Let's try again next round. Okay, shit ends, so just ignore that. Let's try again. Too slow, but the angles should be there. That would have been good when a checkpoint hit. Okay, I think I get it. Ah, got the lower gear. Okay, not bad. That's pretty decent for rounds. Okay, but I want better. I'm definitely going for a PB here. We're not moving on until I get a PB. No, maybe it's the angle before that's wrong. Like if I'm more on the right, I think that's the issue. Yeah, that's much better. That's essentially PB pace. Oh, come on. I believe he's nowhere near that. Still has so much room on the right. So what is the exact angle? So he aims so that his car is there. Aims for that one tree in between the signs. Right wheel goes over where the block is connected to the other red block. And then steers left. Yeah, let me try to do that. Can't really play this by feeling. I need so many visual cues there. Oh, that's way too low. I didn't jump at all. So that's not good either. It's like the other extreme. Not a bad round, but still wasn't good enough in the middle. So we go there, then jump there. The drift killed it. I mean, I can catch up this much, but it's still a bad mid. Isn't it better to jump on the right on the second penalty grass? Well, that's the part I'm still struggling with, as you can see. I guess that was better. No, I just turned too much. Other penalty. Oh, I think I know which one you mean. Let me see. Didn't even pay attention there. Probably meant this one. Now I see he goes on the left and gets a bump. And then skips a lot of it due to the bump. I think jumping on the right is far worse. If that's the penalty that you mean. Ah, that's poor again. Easy to be smart when you see WR. But I was already doing it right. Why didn't you see the WR? You forgot? Bad excuse. I mean, what else am I gonna look at? I'm not gonna invent my own lines. That would be pointless. That turn is kicking my ass. I'm still nowhere near solving it. Much better start. I am not even close there. No matter what I try, it just doesn't work. I watched like 3 times now and it still doesn't make any sense. It's too much penalty. If I aim for the same thing that he aims for, I get no airtime at all. That's the best I've ever done it. Okay, it's fine. I'll take the positives out of the run. Not even close. It should be pretty good speed. The other run was better. Okay. It's pretty big. But still over half a second behind world record. Let's compare. Why is this wrong? It has to be mid. Start is good enough. Okay, he lands better. I'll give him that. Oh, even further right? That's where all the difference is. Okay, he does that better, but... like, that's not really important. I can fix that easily. That's the point. Okay, it's more aimed towards the side, and then he starts the nose slide there. But I think for rounds that might be too difficult. Why dislike? It's an accident. Sometimes when I'm just navigating the menu with the controller, It accidentally dislikes. I don't know why it's like that. On this map, it's an accident. I'm just too lazy to undislike or like. Okay, that would have been decent. Can do better here for sure. This is by far one of the easiest champion medals. How do you make that? If I turn a little bit more, I'm dead. What in the nose slide is he doing? Let's see the speed. Same speed. Slightly confused. Okay, 6 more speed because it's a good nose slide. Feels so scary every single time. Still an okay time. No matches yet. I just want a run where the mid isn't that bad. I wasn't aiming for anything there, that's a huge mistake. So aim for the last side and then get here. That's 5 more. No, I'm too far ahead. Only Master 3 and above. I'm almost on 4,800. So my matches against Master 1 are long gone. Pretty good bump. Just messed up later. Damn, I think my end was really good then. If this loses so much, yeah, the end must have been good. Okay, I'm getting it consistently now. As long as I'm ahead here every round, I'm happy. It's such a big improvement compared to my runs before. Okay, so that's a bad round, but it can still win a lot of rounds in matchmaking, even at the top level. That was good speed. Yeah, I'm getting the hang of it. Okay, like I don't even care if I crash here. Because I know if I do it well enough times, one of those attempts is gonna be a PB, so... It's not really about PB that much, it's about understanding better and being better prepared for rounds. PB will come eventually. And after this, we're moving on to 24. Kinda late, no slide, so I don't have as much speed as usual. But the run is pretty good. Oh, that's so unlucky. Let's compare this. I don't know why it's in this camera. But I want to see... I just want to see the end, like, where did I really fail? As expected, gain here a lot. Then here I went too wide for sure. So it was already close here. I had a better entry in the PB. Understandable. How is too far? I get it now. I need to be really close to the left fence. Then it works. I get it. What rank am I hunting? No particular rank. I just want to be better for rounds. I noticed I'm a bit inconsistent on this map, so I just want to improve. PBs are just byproducts. And now I tried to go too tight. It's way too slow. That would still be fine though for rounds. I think any 40 is really good. That is really good. Like in terms of speed. Okay, not bad. Yesterday... No, it was Desert Car. No, I didn't. I don't play alt cars. Haven't played TUTD or CUTD in a week. It's been really boring. I went for the bump and it was a bad idea. Point 1 PB with that garbage section there. Maybe that was good actually. Let's see. How big was the gap here? So hard to tell. I guess I don't know, maybe 0.1, maybe less. Why is this top 26? Got top 1 Croatia and I was nowhere to be found. Yeah, don't worry, I'm not gonna try. I think I can get top 1 on all altcar maps. Because I'm actually good on them, I just don't enjoy that gameplay at all. So, knock yourself out on all of those. Okay, not bad. Just wanna see how much I lost here. That was 0.1. Yeah, 2 pretty good rounds in a row. And it was 0.1 easily, even more maybe. That was pretty easy, so we'd get a good time on it for sure. Yeah, but I don't like it. I would rather do anything else. I'd rather go for a walk or watch TV than play a desert car map. Not good. Okay, one more PB, I think. And then we can move on. Just so the PB doesn't have such a bad section in it. Because it feels bad. This map is pretty easy though. I feel like I got to top 26 so easily. No, too late. I'm still not 100% confident here. I'm just closer to the left fence. I hate this part. Okay, one more time, let's see. It was 16 into 6. Exactly 0.1. I would say that's pretty good. The way I did it now, so maybe it is 0.1. But maxed, maybe 0.15. Let's see, with a good end, how much can I gain? Okay, never mind. You don't like the ending? Oh, I love the ending. Because I usually gain in matchmaking. Lots of people don't even go for the full inside line. And those that do often crash. So I love it. No, that's a gear drop. I gotta fix that. That would be okay. I think that's terrible. Who's bothering me on Discord? What is happening with this app? Discord has been spazzing out for me all day. Same as Twitch. Something is wrong with both today. No, I think someone just posted something in my Discord, but I cannot even open it. It's completely glitched. Ooh, not enough airtime. In the mud. No! That would have been so sick. That was 0.2 pace easily. Okay, overturned. Nah, that's poor. Ah, just being too aggressive. I feel like all of these attempts are really good. Just missing a little bit more. It's the second time now I barely clipped the checkpoint. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Was nowhere near making it. Why did it say no brakes? Wait, this is no brakes. I never realized before. What's the point of no brakes there? I see, Anthony. I never noticed that. Maybe it's because I always play with HUD off. Why would you put no brakes there? Like, who would even brake? That makes no sense. I'm sure everyone would brake on penalty grass. I oversteered a lot. Crazy, this is still PB pace. Not anymore, but even with that oversteer. Crazy that this map isn't really haunted at all. If I'm 26th, there's still so many mistakes in my run. Too far right. Now I'm kind of losing it. I had a setup for a few rounds. Unbelievable. I would have been so sick if it made it. Let me see the percentage. 57. And what did I do? Kind of same. I just did it way later. I wasn't risking at all. It was slightly lower for me. So I guess action key 3 wouldn't work then. No, that's not even a jump. That was almost insane. Nope. I mean, I did get a huge PB. But I just gotta make sure I don't learn the risky line. We need to also now find a way to save this for rounds. That is so unfortunate that it didn't go into a nose slide. I'm crashing way too many rounds. I just can't get past the part anymore. Now I overturned. No, that's too slow. That would have been pretty good with more airtime. That's so risky. And a gear drop. Okay, let's finish the round anyway. Okay, pretty good. can't keep the gear there anymore. Okay, good enough. That was way more than 0.10. I just gained 0.13 and there's no way I did it perfect. Imagine if the checkpoint wasn't there, or if it was a gate checkpoint instead of a normal checkpoint. Nah, it's too slow. So bad as well. That's even worse. Horrible. Oh, I'm getting that little slide later, which completely kills my speed. I've done it again. That happens when I'm too far on the left. So I'm trying to be on the left to get a little bump. Instead, I'm getting sent all the way to Narnia. That is terrible. Solid end. Maybe this could be something. Why does that happen? I didn't do anything wrong. Again. No, if I release, then it's always gonna be worse. Why is it so difficult to keep this gear? terrible. I just kill my speed with that because I don't jump enough. I feel like I'm doing the exact same line as the world record, and yet I don't get enough airtime. If I jump that far right. Okay, PB pace still. Unbelievable. Good end. Hey, floppy driver. I love this turn. That would have sucked anyway. Maybe we just give up on PBing here and go straight to 24. I'll just PB in a match then. I just wanted one more. It's terrible. No. I feel like it's that time to switch the map. One more good attempt. This is not a good attempt. Okay, this counts as a good attempt. Again, that part where I kept gearing down, that got me. It is what it is. I feel like I improved enough to win every round in matchmaking if I get it. Now we gotta improve here. This was also super easy to get a champion medal on. But for rounds, it's so bad. Mostly because of this first jump. I feel like I'm always half a second behind here. And later it doesn't really matter what I do. And no KB air brakes here. Not sure how viable this is. I'm just gonna screw myself over. There's no need to do that. One more try. No. 4 rounds, let's just keep it simple. I got airtime. I actually kept the gear. That's not it. Let's say this is my average round in matchmaking, but this is not good. Need to get to a point where I drive 49s all the time. Nice. I had to go middle, there was no chance to go right. Why is the grip so weird? Oh, that would have been so sick on an actually good run. Like I barely got it with the ass. That's a good round. Obviously 2 respawns, but that was good. That cannot happen ever. Terrible. Terrible. This just isn't a rounds-friendly map. It's so unenjoyable in matchmaking. I didn't even watch the record. I mean, that would help. I forgot that. Let's see. He's 0.2 ahead. And then second is 0.2 ahead of third. Okay, obviously we're not doing this. He jumps all the way there. Yeah, okay. Pixel perfect jump. Sure. I swear he was going middle before. This is obvious. I'm just interested in what he does from this point on. Okay, overturns quite a bit. Oh, doesn't air brake here. Insta grip. Quite far left. Oh, he goes all the way on the right? I see. Let's apply that. This is what happens when I try to jump on right. It doesn't work. If I could remove this jump, I wouldn't actually hate this map. Not bad. No. I got a little airtime and it was over. This is usually how matches go on this map anyway. Complete shit show every single time. And it works, but I'm gonna lose a lot. And here, no air brake, then a little to the left. Ideally, keep the gear. Okay. So in the end, I think we just ignored the checkpoint splits. Because I took the checkpoints in a weird way in the PV. That's way too high. And 0.4 down, I've done nothing wrong. This is gonna be the toughest one. 16 and 17 were very easy to fix and improve. Here I pretty much gotta learn how to drift in Cam 3. A skill I will never ever need outside of this map. That's poor. Actually better than I thought. Too fast. Got airtime, and I'm done. How would I do this better? Okay, maybe just don't go as wide. Keep the grip. I don't know, Kebi's on a different level. I just lose time here and I don't even understand. Okay, I'm 0.24 behind. I don't know. And it's always like this in matchmaking. Nobody's good on this map. I've never seen a player actually consistently drive good times. Maybe this is good. Massive slowdown on landing, lovely. Am I doing? I was doing great until I started playing this map. Now, not so much. How are you doing? A random slowdown. Maybe. How do we not lose a bunch here? Oh. No, too far right. I could have PB'd at one point. Actually, a sick catch. And then good knowing I don't have to play that map. Then fine, actually. Well, I don't have to play it either. But it would be nice to have a free perma MVP on this. If I can just improve consistency a little bit. It's just not working. Yes, because I barely get any matches. I couldn't get matches for a week and then got a few yesterday. So I need to make sure that on the off chance I do get a match, I get an MVP win. So I need to be ready on all 10 maps. That could be the difference between winning the season and getting second. No, nobody does. It's just me. That's the issue. Then you get this. Usually it goes up to 3.5 hours. So now you see why I gotta be ready on every map. I just cannot waste any opportunity. Because it might be the last match I play this season. I didn't even know why it's so dead anymore. It actually doesn't suck that much, but for some reason people strongly refuse to play. Or due to weekly shorts? Why would weekly shorts make an impact? I don't think there's an overlap between the shorts players and the rounds players. I think the shorts players would just play khaki or some other shit. No, yeah, they do, no doubt. They have 20 hours per map. I've seen the numbers. But I just don't think those people would be interested in matchmaking anyway. it's a completely different pool of players. Like, the whole reason I think they hunt so much is because they don't even enjoy rounds. They just enjoy hunting. And hunting short maps is easier than hunting long maps. It's actually perfect. Let's see how much I will lose. Next checkpoint. That's actually not bad. Yeah, not that bad. I'll be happy with that in rounds. Kind of stopped with MM because it was frustrating not being able to play for one day to come back. See, for nothing, your account's ahead of me. I don't care as much because I guess it helps with getting matches. But I get that it can be frustrating that you know that half of the people ahead of you are not even real. It's the same person, so I get that. And it also bothers me that I have to not necessarily play every day, but be on standby every day. Like, even if I don't want to play the game, I still gotta be queued. And then keep an eye on the PC to see if I'm gonna get a match. Because if I miss a few days, then I might not be able to get enough matches to win the season later on. So I'm pretty much forced to queue every day. I hate that. I just couldn't get matches for a few days, and out of nowhere Zypher comes and overcomes like a 500-point deficit. It's just stupid. I didn't queue for one day, and I didn't get matches on all the other days. And out of nowhere I was second. It's just frustrating. The only explanation? I don't think it's that. I just don't know what those people are doing. Like those that play, let's say, team competitions. Because those should be rounds players. Like, why are those players not interested? The 3-4 hour queues are also very annoying. Yeah. That just comes down to players not queuing. I've been in queue for 11 hours, I got 0 games. Yesterday I got skipped 4 times. So now you're getting what I was getting before. It was exactly like that for me. It's just stupid. And I know what happened to you yesterday is unfair, because it happened to me when I was first. Mertz was second, he got like 7 matches, I got 1. And because he was second, he kept getting matches. And then yesterday, because I was second, I got more than you. It's just stupid. Because I don't think that's fair. In the end, the player who gets more matches will win, not the player who played better. It just makes no sense. Which is why we're pretty much forced to be queued all the time. And yet we still don't get enough matches. If you expect team comp players in MM, no one wants to play normal competitions anymore. How come? Do team comps not exist anymore? Like Omnium, for example. Like, why do players who played Omnium not play this? I get that some maps are garbage, but I still say it's pretty fun to play. Like, just the fact that it's matches and rounds, that is fun in itself, even if the maps are garbage. Good evening doesn't work. Sound alerts are down. Something's wrong with Twitch. But good evening to you too, Fireline. Team comps are dying a slow, miserable death. Of course, they're still around, but the motivation levels are all-time low. Why? Earn them by watching. I should have released. Wasn't ready. I'm doing so much worse on this map than the other two I played today. Is chat overlay not working? Oh, if it's not working, then yeah, it's Twitch. It's possible that it isn't working. But why is a really, really good question. Okay, so nobody knows. Like, the first thing I would say is the rise of stupid competitions like Bone Cup. I see more and more of that trash. Stuff like that, and then like these random campaigns. Boosters are 100% stronger. All of those idiotic Altnadeo campaigns. But at the same time, I just don't see how all of those team comp players would switch to complete brain rot. Because that brain rot nonsense is the only thing that's actually doing well these days, in addition to weekly shorts. But at the same time, I just don't see the overlap in the player pool. I'm so bad here. Hey, let's come back later. Let's play 25. I usually do MVP here, so it's not a terrible situation. But here I'm bad. Here I got destroyed by Zypher yesterday. So we gotta improve here. That's not good. No, I just hit the wrong part. It's never gonna work. Popular is a new stuff, so people kind of switch focus to other things. But I don't see those players play other things. If I look at who played, let's say, EMC before. I don't see Barbus and Magorian playing weekly shorts. I know Barbus is inactive, he's just the first one who came to mind. There's loads of others. Or maybe there's players that are just dying out and being replaced with TikTok players who just play weekly shorts and alt campaigns. Maybe it's just a complete change of the guard. And we're all dinosaurs. But Cup of the Day was there before. And you could say that it was way more fresh. Like, team comps were still around in 2022, for example. I remember how high the level was. When we won EMC, we played against 4 wheels in the quarterfinals, and it was a stacked 4 wheels team. There was Kerberos and Karyan and players like that. And that was the quarterfinal. So that was serious back then. But now you're not gonna face a team of that level in the final. The team that wins isn't gonna be that good. It's completely different. Good players are dying out. I think that's the only explanation. Those players just don't play the game anymore. Like, that has to be it. So even though the game has more players, it's just the ones that play now are interested in different things. And not rounds or esports. Why did I stop? Well, I almost quit the game in late 2023, and then when I came back, I wanted to do other stuff for a bit, because I still kept playing World Tour, so I didn't want to play the game a lot. There was just no way to still keep playing World Tour, but also play team competitions and also kind of take breaks from the game regularly. I used to play those competitions before because they were in between TMGL seasons, so it was perfect. But World Tour changed a lot because it never really stops. Once it starts in March, it just goes on until mid-October or so, and there's no break. This season is a bit different, but at the same time you still gotta play every 3 weeks, so you cannot really commit to a team competition, like, fully. If I play a team competition, I like to be there every week, unless it's something real life related. I'm garbage on this, we're gonna watch the record. I'm gonna get smashed here again. Phoebe Ortona said like half the players are American now. A lot of good old players are not just to be gone. That's the only explanation, I think. But even 2-3, like, who are the players who made it to the top last? You can say the likes of Paco and Epos, but they've been around since 2023. There's nobody who's really done anything in 2024 or 2025. Even the players who are kind of new to the top level could somewhat be considered old. Because by now they've been around for 2 years. World Tour is fucking over community scene all the time as well, because there's a bunch of players who mainly focus on the official stuff. And that's the thing, when you play that, you also need a break. You cannot just play that, try hard, and then just jump into a team comp. It's actually a lot. If you take World Tour seriously. If you don't, then it's easy. There's their Naker super good. What's the fucking point of recruiting him for a team comp if TMWT will be coming out of nowhere? He'll focus mainly on that. Yeah. He's always gonna prioritize that over the team comp. That's the problem with World Tour not really having a break. That's why those league seasons were so good. Because you'd have a season, let's say February to April, and then there's a break until, I don't know, September. Well, maps would be out in, I don't know, August, let's say. But there's still a pretty big break, you know? And then you can just play a team comp. You don't have to completely no life, just, you know, play for fun, hang out with people, train a decent amount, but not as much as for TMGL. That was really nice. I found that to be a very nice balance in the off-season. Like, you'd play a season, then have, I don't know, 2-week break, team comp for 4 weeks, another 3-week break, next season. It was perfect. World Tour is killing that. Don't even know when the team comps are happening. Yeah, me neither. It's just that every season someone asks me if I'm making a team for a TSCC. And yet I'm not even aware it's happening. Happens every single season. Good evening doesn't work, but good evening to you, Thomason. Blame Twitch. Hopefully fixed for tomorrow or Saturday. Ah, terrible. We need to watch. Maybe from my perspective, actually. That should tell us more. Most organizers will try to squeeze their tournaments in their break and collide with each other, which again causes an issue. I'm not sure it's a big issue, though. Because it gives people a choice what to play, at least. And something will be played. Like, EMC was always big. Ooh, that wood jump was terrible. But I got this pretty good. Since it's driven on the campaign maps. But it would be nice because... I mean, if TSCC was more similar to matchmaking, I guess. I don't like the fact that for TSCC I gotta learn a bunch of garbage maps. I don't see why it's not the same map pool as top level matchmaking. That's the one thing I strongly dislike about that competition. Did I clip? I always think that's gonna happen. And that's why I always go safe here. So my fear is justified. But if I don't save... I don't know. I mean, 105 would have been good. One creation, TSCC, when someone else organizes. Obviously, you cannot count on me. There was nothing else like it at first and people got used to it. Okay, so now that it doesn't exist, why doesn't someone else take over? And try to do something at least when World Tour isn't on. Which is like November to December. Or rather November to March. Although this year, any competition would have got screwed over by Red Bull. This is okay pace. Then I lost. No, I keep losing again. Is there another air brake in it? Left, right. No air brake, just left there. Okay. Semes did try V2-ish, and it was spectacular. Fuck up orga-wise, it became better near the end of it, but yeah, at that point most people already got frustrated by it. Okay, so nobody to organize. I mean, by now, maybe all of those people who would have been interested in playing have already given up on the game. Also, it's not all maps. I think they always vote on which maps should be excluded. I think white maps are out by default, and then sometimes it's map 8 that's not included, sometimes it's a few more. Like, I'm pretty sure 13 wasn't included, because it's basically a white map. I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, that's what I said. Like, who would even play? I can be Croatian. Bodo is not in Croatia, unfortunately. Rip. So left, right, left. Okay. Left, right, left. I got it. Bodo's finished never got millions in the back from Naipan. Nah, Bodo is too good. You're too far behind. You're probably not even gonna spend it. Also, out of those 4, I'm the only one who actually plays campaign maps. Techie only plays a shit map and Sky only plays a tech map. We gotta get an import, like Eduardo da Silva. That's the only way. Again, I got the nose down. Okay, I think I got it. It's just left, right, left. This is better than I was doing before, even though it's still not very good. Wonder how much Bodo got from EL. I would say a lot for Norwegian standards. They made it to the semis, that has to be good money. Probably more than you got for Naipan. Keep jumping. In this stream, people keep referencing that. And I have no recollection of that. Like, you're clinging onto a comment he made in my stream who knows when. I don't even remember it. Left, right, left. Not the worst, I guess. Apparently we put in a bid for Jokeres. I don't believe it. I don't believe anything, unless it's official. Had Meska back in the day who was doing double agent. He's also nowhere to be found. No, he doesn't play the game anymore. But I think it is allowed to do a duo region. It's just the best Slovenian players are also busy with World Tour. And they're on the verge of making it into global playoffs. So why would they play TSCC? They've got bigger fish to fry. I'm pretty sure those two are the best. I don't really know anyone else. This map is gonna end me. Yo, good morning, crazy bus driver. Finally flipped your sleep schedule, I see. I just don't know who to ask, and you know me, I don't really want to play unless I feel like I have a genuine chance to win. So I would rather not play at all. So I wouldn't just play with anyone. Of course, I am ditching Nemesis. And I'm gonna become your coach. You better win stage 2. Slept for an hour yesterday and went to bed at 7 PM last night. I don't know what 7 PM is. Like 11 my time. But isn't this really early for you then? This has to be like 6:30 AM. That's crazy as well. So we're still in 0 matches today. You pay better. Sure. If you pay me more, then yeah, I'll switch. I just go wherever I'm paid more. $11 my time. Okay, so in 25 minutes. Do you normally wake up that early? Nah, he doesn't know what it is. He doesn't mean Porsche the car, he means the drink. That sounds like Porsche. I don't have it right now. I just had some lemonade today. No Porsche. I'm so bad on this. She's finally get your internet tomorrow. Then you leave on Saturday for a 2-week work trip. Again. Weren't you in Turkey not that long ago? Also clueless. It's the Porsche thing. 40 or whatever. Just because I went to bed early. Slept 11 hours. Yeah, that must be nice. I might just do that this weekend and skip APAC, because there's no point anymore. I heard that Mahi won't play. So why should I wake up at 6 AM if it's just gonna be jet lag against people whose PBs are 5 seconds behind the world record? Might as well slip in. Going to Sicily. That sounds pretty good. Starting regional dominance. That's gonna be Virtual's video. After they beat players who cannot even finish the map. Also not playing. I wonder how many teams there's gonna be. Probably like 4 teams, and then they just do double elimination and be done in 2 hours. That's already the current title. It's something like that. My team dominated an entire region or something like that. And that was with Mahi playing. When my org won the regionals, music starts playing. I wonder how they're gonna do in the global playoffs. That's finally gonna be interesting. Ah, just this turn, man. Back in Spanny, Restless. I saw Restless, the only registered team. Just like RM. Yeah, those could be the 4 teams, yeah. Those could be the only 4 teams. So what is the point to wake up at 6 AM just to watch that? I'm not doing it. I'll try to wake up maybe at 9, so we can maybe catch the final. I feel like I'm not doing anything wrong on this map, and yet nothing works. I actually missed 25 last season. I was so good in that. Just driving same times here. My team got dominated by the rest of the world. My team got demolished by Team Nemesis. That's a preview for global playoffs. Oh, for sure. Oh, I can't wait for Deep Slip. I love Gen 3 Ice. Cannot wait. But being serious, there is a shitshow map that I will play. And it's being released on Sunday. It's Wampus 9. And we will be doing that next week. Thursday, Friday maybe. Maybe Thursday and Friday. Ice turtle, imagine. Now, 1+7 actually has a turtle. I saw Mada do it. Looks so easy. I'd probably get stuck there and die. I want to see if I can be good at that. If I really try. Not if I just complete it once and then give up. If I just hunt individual CPs, I want to go for it. I think I'd be good at that because I can be very calm and keep my focus and composure for a long time. Can I gain anything? Left, right, bang. Left. Lost so much. Yes, indeed, there's 9 of those abominations. Crazy. But even the raid doesn't work. Nothing works today. I'm sorry, alls, that the raid didn't work. But thank you. Hope you had a nice stream. And welcome everyone to some brain rot campaign hunt. Blame Twitch. Just nothing works today. You got the WR? On which map? Yo, big up Team Trash. On 05. Nice, that's sick. I gotta remember to watch you guys for the next regional once again. My favorite round 1 team. Remember you in 1+1 less 15 CPs, mental breakdown. That was just because of 1 CP. That was the magnet CP. But in that case, after completion, I would just practice that checkpoint separately and deal with it. And then next time there would be no issues. The goal with that Wampus was just to complete it, not to hunt it and try to improve, and so on and so on. This will be different. Although I haven't watched any of the mapping streams, I don't really know what to expect. And before it's some alt car nonsense. Imagine it's a rally car and you gotta execute a perfect no-slide. Okay, this is low 106 again. Not that bad. Gonna watch the WR? Sure. Always gotta watch the WRs by Team Trash players. Don't get me involved in your arguments. Deal with them yourselves. I can only call you trash. Okay. And now it gets a bit more interesting here. And full release. Nice ice slide in the end. There's a mistake in there. Okay. I can't see it on my own. Oh, there. Yeah, that's good. He just went lower and then slid. Wait, he was this far ahead? The flick was crazy. This is a ball player, so I'm glad you have the record. Please make sure you don't lose to the ball player. Ice Wiggle map, are we in 2020? Oh yeah, also, this is indeed Gen 3, it's not Gen 4, right? There have only been 2 previous versions. Hollis is also a ball player? Seriously? No way. Means I gotta watch someone else in the next regional. And that's like one of the worst insults in the Trackmania community. Ooh, I don't know. It's fake news? I might have to check the sources here. He's more a ball player. We need an investigation. We need VAR here. Who is the true ball player? Ornstein all is a ball player confirmed. What does Romano say? All's new ball player, here we go. 5-year contract. Medical pending. What are you guys doing? Went from a Bob accusation to a Nazi accusation. We're struggling for a map 12 champ. Alright, you're fine then. You will not be charged for your crimes. You'll see ya. See how desperate people are to confirm they're not Bob players? I like that. Means the community is still doing well. It's still a very healthy community overall. Don't even have 12 champs, so you're not a Bob player? Fair, fair. I mean, I do, and I'm not a Bob player, so that's not the criteria. Except Rioter. Haven't seen much of him lately. What are you two doing? Listen, I'm not gonna cross-ban anyone based on hearsay. Yeah, I do. But it was the last one that I got. If it was the first one, then you can say I'm a Bob player. If it's the last one, then that's just called being good at the game. That's just how it is. And it's gonna be the next boxing match. First we need Massa and Baywak. And then it can be those two. Needs to happen at XP Evo. We need a couple boxing matches for people to settle their differences. Dude, that would be amazing. I would definitely go to XP Evo if that was part of the program. Maybe we can set up a donation goal for Baywak. I've got the end now. It's not terrible anymore. This is good consistency. I think with this I would get MVP. Schedule cleared up. Is there a deadline? There might be a limited number of tickets. I don't really know because I'm also thinking of going. But I'm not sure yet. Early bird tickets sold out in 5 minutes. As expected. Because that's pretty much seen as the biggest event of the year. Oh, seriously, but I'm always behind here. Again, it was decent consistency. Team Bodo, are you going as well, Thomason? No, Team Bodo is the chosen name. It's too late now. Forget Rosenborg. Dead team. Bodo is where it's at. There's no way there's a rivalry. There's not enough people in Bodo. Even if you wanted to fight them, there's like 3 of them in the entire town. And 2 of them are tourists. Just leave Bodo alone. I lost again. Mold. I love that name. Imagine naming a football club Mold. I know it's not pronounced like that, but it's funny again. You have Bodo and Mold. Of course, I keep it updated. So I gained there. Not terrible. Another 106 low. 2.5 hours almost. And Zypher said he's queuing also. So now we're in the mud together. Brilliant. I did. And he's 40 years old. But he's just a good footballer. So it doesn't really matter that he's that old. Where do you even buy XP with tickets? Nowhere at the moment. $12 hours, 45 minutes. You've broken a record. I think we're done for today. We're not gonna get anything. Are there normal tickets still on sale, or do we still have to wait for them to go on sale? I hate this. Oh, there's still normal tickets. Okay, well, I'll delay my decision for as long as possible then. I actually want to see the maps first, because it didn't look very promising. They were mentioning reactor penalty in the map requirements. We need our coach. Yeah, if I'm going there, I'm gonna play. I'm going there to win if I'm going, for sure. Like, that's gonna be full no life. I'm gonna waste my time and money just to go there and waste even more time. €215, what? But it's some VIP nonsense. I just want to get there and be able to play. Don't care about VIP treatment. I'm still ahead. Oh, that's pretty good. No. Actually true. Fireline, you need to go there. I don't know why. Well, you're going on work trips everywhere. Ask if you can go to Bodo for research purposes. That's a pretty good start. No, I wasn't that far ahead anyway. I am so bad on this. Let's see, left, right, left. Pour the nose down. And I lost everything. That would have been equal. If he came to Rosenborg and saw how they played, he wouldn't come again. Yeah, that's why he's packing up for Bodo. All roads lead to Bodo. How much is the normal ticket for XP Evo? Surely it's like 50. Not more than that. 33. That's nothing. That's not a place. $75, so... Oh, 33 is a spectator ticket or what? Yeah, well, I'm not gonna go there to watch or coach you guys. 75 for playing. That is a lot. Maybe Nemesis would like to pay. Oh, 33 was early bird. Holy shit, we got a match. The first and only match today because I'm going to sleep after this. Can't believe we actually got a match. And before it's some shit map. We are first match. Okay, actually playable map. And Zypher got it as well. This should be a good match. Early bird VIP is sold out. Of course. But 18 is good. Could have been much worse than 18. That was almost a good start. He had 16 and a half hours. Imagine you wake up, you queue, and then you go to sleep without getting a single match. You can get 80 on this without drifting. You can on all of the maps. I heard there's a video. I kind of want to try on 21. Just to see how to do it. I thought I would get the gear earlier. He has me, I think. Yep. I'm lucky I'm even alive. Huge throw. His end was bad too, it's just mine was worse. Not in 21? Yeah, it is possible. Apparently Scrappy did it on all maps. What, Ronaldo versus Yamal? Who would be Yamal here? You know he's even older than me, right? I decided to go for no gear up. That was so bad. What am I doing? Saved. That was bad. The loser. Nah, this is... We're like Ronaldo versus Marino. Soon will come a day when people ask who Ronaldo is. But he's still active. That won't be soon. Not everyone will know who Mikel Merino is. Please, please, no. Come on, boys. Marino will be like Giroud. Wait, crazy bus driver doesn't know who that is. How is that possible? See, that's how I feel when you mention some random Australian athlete. Oh, that was good. That was actually good. That's also pretty good. I just assumed I'm far ahead. Nice. We're plotting their defeat. Merino like the sheep. What are you on about? What does that even mean? I didn't. Oh no. Oh no, we lose the round. I lose MVP maybe. Get back to fourth. Oh no. Zypher, wait for me. I am second though. Oh, I didn't wait. Wait, I almost caught up with a crash. Merino is a breed of sheep. It's a breed of goat. Pasta. Okay. Lasagna. Come on. Still believe I didn't crash the previous round. That was bad. Decided not to go for gear 5. Little releases. Yes! Come on. FPL banter names. I have a few. I know what I'm gonna go with. You can have Kingsley Coleman. That's a really good one. That's currently my second choice. No. Alive. Third is not good. We'll lose if I'm third. I need to get first. Nice. Come on, that's good enough for first. Come on, come on, come on, please. Yes, one more. One more. Huge. Did you see in that interview of the thumbnail that I posted in Discord? Apparently Declan Rice calls him Giraffe. That's his nickname. In addition to Donkey. Good enough. Please make it, yes. Yes! Get in! 1 out of 1 wins today. Now, honestly, I would love to play more, but I gotta go. It's not that I'm avoiding more matches. I would love to play more, honestly. Just we got it very late. And this might actually be my best map, I think, right now. I think I can be fast consistently. Probably 18 and 21. Oh, okay. You know what? Just a few tries. Let's try to complete this without breaking. Well, get the AT, not just complete it. I'm convinced this is possible. Well, Scrappy already had proven it. Ow. Tom Davis, is that the Everton player? Everton legend. He was supposed to be huge. Oh, this turn is nasty. I think here you jump a little bit. Almost braked. I had the urge. Ow. Oh, what's the AT here? Okay, get rid of this. We'll try again another day. I just need the plugins. 59! Okay, we might have a problem here. 59.8. Okay, okay. I'll get this. I'll get this. Geo Wizard. Okay. I'm pretty sure the football player is more known than whatever Geo Wizard even means. I think I gotta use more of these jumps and stuff to jump into drifts. Maybe wallbang somewhere. Geo Wizard. Like, is that a title in GeoGuessr or what? No, I've never heard of that. Is that like Trackmaster of GeoGuessr? This turn is really hard. So here, I think jump into drift. For sure. Okay, this is actually really hard. I'm missing almost 2 seconds. He's a fighter of GeoGuessr. It's his tag. He's a YouTuber. Okay. How was I supposed to know about him? You do know that I didn't even know about Geometry Dash until you told me in December. And you expect me to know GeoWizard? I don't play GeoGuessr either. Hey, just a few more attempts. This does look really hard. Okay, so surely I gotta full speed the entire start. Where can I gain the most? Maybe here. Pretty good. I'm convinced there's a wallbang somewhere. Something like this, but that costs too much. It's not there. Good start. Hang on. Oh, look at the speed. Maybe there's a wallbang here. 'Cause I feel like I lose the most here. Here and probably here. I think I gotta go inside. That was pretty good. Hey, 1 second away. Where would I gain 1 second? I thought I was pretty good. Kathy Freeman or Stephen Bradbury? No. But that's like me saying, do you know Ethan Waneri? Do you? You don't. Do you know Jacob Murphy? Do you know Stephen Ireland? Do you know Rory Delap? Well, how am I supposed to know you're random Australians then? That's exactly my point. Okay, one more try. Like one more proper try and then I'm out. I don't really care about the Olympics. I never have. Yeah, Marino is getting terminated because Sheshko is being signed. It's over for Marino and for me. However, the regional that I played in is still our best result. I'm just saying. Maybe I should play more often. No, again, it's the same as before. Stephen Bradbury is the speed ice skater that won gold from everyone else, falling over in the video and super viral and is iconic now. Again, it's the Olympics. You don't watch football? I don't really watch the Olympics. Nah, that doesn't ring a bell at all. Don't think I have. I don't really care about the Olympics. Bertha will save us. I know you're mocking me. But he will. When we sign Jokeres, you'll be apologizing. Same. If we sign that scrub Nico Williams, then I'll admit I was wrong about Berta. We have a front three of Williams, Sheshko, and Saka. We are finished. Maybe there's a wallbang there. Best attempt yet. I could get this, I think, if I tried more, but I'm not gonna. That's 0.7 away. I can get this 100%. We can do this another day just for fun. But I'm convinced I can do this. Okay. Well, we got the daily match. That's pretty good. We got the MVP win. It's been a good day. Let's promise good players. Gonna have that Nico, Sheshko, Havertz. That would be tragic. Hope that doesn't happen. At least it's not gonna be Naipan. And also, we cannot get Sane anymore. I would have liked Sane. But, yeah, nothing works out in our favor, ever. No drift RMS when? Soon. That wouldn't count, so that kind of sucks. At least when I do legit runs, they kind of count, even though the plugin is broken. So, next stream, probably standard Saturday morning stream at like 10:30 in the morning. Or if I wake up earlier, then maybe we can catch the APEC final. We'll see. But either way, it's gonna be Saturday morning. Gearing for 1+2 to 9. I think we're gonna jump from 1 to 9. I'm not sure I'm gonna do the others. I need to go into 9 with a fresh mind. Because otherwise I'm gonna go crazy. So, have a good night, guys. And see you on Saturday.